On my way to the gym, right? Thinking about a conversation I had with a friend of mine last night, about, our ability to change the way we behave by changing the way we think. And her idea was basically like who we are as a set of programming from childhood, and these things, whatever trauma, whatever we go through, it determines who we're going to be as people. And my whole thing was, that's true, but we all have the ability to kind of reflect and go internal and think about why we think about the things we think about. And once we start to do that, we can process for ourselves who we are and process for ourselves why we do the things we do. And then once we acknowledge who we are and why we feel and think the way we think, then we can tweak it and start to change our behavior. And speaking from experience, being somebody who went through some stuff, got to the point where I was addicted to alcohol, and now I'm about a year and almost 4 months sober. I really believe that we all have the capability to sit still and gain some clarity on who we are and why we are the way we are, if we just make notes about our trauma, make notes about the things that damage us, that we need to heal from, and start to see how that impacts our relationships with other people, how that impacts our relationships with ourselves. And once we can clearly see why we do the things we do, then we can start making a checklist, and we can start saying, okay, I have abandonment issues, so it makes me a people pleaser because I don't want to feel abandoned again. And we can change our behaviors. We can say, okay, I know I need to spend more time with myself. I know I need to practice loving me by myself, in order to not repeat those kind of patterns. I believe that we all are a set of patterns that we learned through trial and error. And these patterns happened because when we were younger or older, we learned that these things help us not feel anxious or not feel stressed. And that eases that part of our minds that's telling us whatever negative things that we're repeating to ourselves on a daily basis. And I don't believe that we are a set of our patterns and that's just the way it has to be. If that's true, I would still be the same person I am right now. I got a lot of things and flaws that I need to work on, for sure. But I am a different person because I took the time to take an honest assessment of myself. An honest assessment, man, brutally honest. And I wrote down the things that I think and the things that I repeat to me that makes me do the things I do that's not healthy, or the things that I just want to change. You know what I mean? And I believe that we all have that capability, man. It's just about stepping outside the noise of life and the distractions of everything going on around us, and being okay with being by ourselves, being okay with being still, to figure out why we think the way we think, that makes us feel the way we feel, that makes us act the way we act, that has us in these positions that we're in right now. I'm not perfect at all. I'm a work in progress, but I do know that I'm a better person today than I was yesterday. And we can all make little steps to improve on a daily basis if we decide to think about what we're thinking about. And if we decide to take the time to practice different habits so we can feel differently about ourselves, man. Whatever happened in your life that traumatizes you, whatever happened in your life that hurt you, whatever kind of wound you can't heal from, where you try to heal from, and every day is a battle to kind of, mend from that pain, heal from that trauma, you can get through it, man. You have everything inside of you to get past it. But you got to be honest about what it is. And you got to be honest about how it's affecting you in your life right now. And you have to be willing to do the work to change those things. This is just a quick thought, man. I'm about to get it in at the gym. It's kind of a long video. Was on a bit of a rant, but I don't know. I hope she sees this video and understands where I'm coming from. Yeah, that's all I got, man. Have a good day. Be willing. Do the work. Be still. Love you and be you. All right? Peace.